Hello everyone! And today, we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and in this video, we are re-showcasing Eliguana. And the reason why we are re-showcasing Eliguana is because it has a brand new slick design. I mean, look at it. It might be one of the biggest glow-ups ever in a Loomian design. It looks awesome. But I'm going to be using it the same way that I have been using it in the past. Robust, clever. I have electric and light. I have the lightning rod as my ability to stop Zulong zip zaps. I got flash and flee and zip zap myself, and mudslide to get rid of hazards, and then rejuvenate to keep myself healthy. TPs 200 in the range defense, 76 in the melee defense, 140 in the HP, and 84 in the energy puts us at 250. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why am I not running heavy shield? Well, Infernix says heavy shield. I mean, you could just run Mysterious Dust. Lachette has Mysterious Dust, so I didn't really have any defensive items open for Eliguana, so I decided to run the Energy Orb. That's so a lot of my moves use less energy, and I could spam Rejuvenate a lot easier, because that's the thing with Eliguana. It's a tank that is a slow pivot, and that's what makes Eliguana a very good Loomian. The team I have around Eliguana is a stall team. Well, it's more like semi-stall, because I do have a Ronsador on the team, but this Ronsador has Final Ruse, so I can take a Loomian 1-1, and then hopefully win a 4v4 with stall. So I got Obsidian with heavy armor, I got Gremuline with poison barbs, I got Terraclaws that do nothing Loomian, I got Lachette who has Sap Plant and Briar Block, and I got Return to Sender, Power Napper, and Infernix. My goodness, this team is absolute evil. This might be one of my most stalliest teams of all time. But we're going to see how this goes. I really want to showcase Eliguana, and I feel like this is going to be the best way to showcase it. So, let's head straight into the video. Alright, battle number 1 with Eliguana, and let's see what your team is. You do have a Phage Knot and a Plasma, but that's really good because I can pivot off of them both. But I do gotta be very careful because I actually don't hit any of these Loomians that hard. It is my best switch into Stratosaur. The thing that is good is that there's nothing immune to Zip Zap. So Zip Zap is pretty much free on every team. And that's pretty good. Yeah, despite that though, this is going to be a tough matchup. I gotta bring you for the Tata, or otherwise I'm gonna get cooked by it. I can place Barbs with you, although there is that Festifer, meaning Barbs are going to be kind of hard to place with that thing alive. Do I bring a little bit of offense? I think I'm going to bring a little bit of offense onto this team because the Ronsador actually does pretty good against this team. And then the final Loomian I should bring. I just realized a lot of my team is weak to air type, so that's not really good. So the Solar Stratosaur could get out of control if I'm not careful. Maybe I could bring Terraclaw and live one hit okay. And Infernix could maybe come in too, but I want to bring something that's actually not terrible against the Plasma. Plus, I could potentially try to get Poison Barbs up and try to do some work. Does he have any hazards on his team? No hazards from what I realize. I think we're going to try to lead Eliguana, because I feel like he's going to lead either Phage Knot or Plasma. Yeah, he led Phage Knot or Plasma. The thing that's good is that the Phage Knot has to be Rant in order to actually hit the Eliguana, which I wouldn't be shocked if it would run Rant, because it kind of needs to. Unless it's defensive. It does run Rant, and it missed. Wow, brilliant start for him. I didn't think it was going to stay in and Rant me, but okay. I'm just going to go into Lachette and not think about it too much. I'm just going to go Lachette and not think about it too much. So yeah, he is definitely an offensive Phage Knot. So, good to know. I'm going to throw up a Sap Plant, because I don't think he's going to go Tatab. I don't think he's going to go Tatab, so I'm going to try to throw up a Sap Plant and see what happens here. He might just stay in and try to set up a Magnify if he has that move. But yeah, if this is a Magnify one, that could actually be kind of scary, but I doubt they run Magnify nowadays. He does predict the Sap Plant, so that's a little unfortunate. Does predict the Sap Plant. I'm going to go for a Gnarly Gash for damage. He stays in for a Jungle Jitsu for I don't know why. This is my melee. That's why, because he can crit me. Yep. Yeah, it's not like I kind of need the Lachette. It's not like I kind of need this guy. Well, I'll Briar Block to block the Jungle Jitsu. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Problem is, it's not going to KO the Tatab all the way. Yeah, it's not going to KO all the way. And honestly, I'm not risking another critical hit. I'm instead going to just go into Obsidian, and I'm going to try to place a layer of hazards down. I can always mudslide hazard, so I'm not worried about that. Nice. So I went into you. You should be able to live the hit very well. Nice. And yeah, he's first to switch, so I'm actually going to set up Layer of Barbs. I could body crash, but I'm not going to do that. He's going to switch out 100% of the time. Goes into Surkame, and what can the Surkame really do to me? I mean, he could Sea-Song, but I think I'm just going to set up another Layer of Barbs. I'm going to try to put the pressure. I don't even care if he goes into Festifer. He does go Festifer to place to re-gift my hazards. So, yeah, he does re-gift my hazards, but it's no big deal. I could body crash this turn. Yeah, I could body crash this turn because I could do a lot of damage. Just even having one layer of hazards up is a huge deal. Yeah, get rid of Festifer early if I can. Almost did. Almost. Darn, almost. Like, why do Loomians have to live at no HP? So yeah, if he has Stratosaur, it's going to be very bad if he has that thing. Because now hazards are up, meaning that Eliguana is kind of screwed. Maybe what I could do is I could actually... Yeah, he's going to go Stratosaur now, because he knows that nothing else could lift the hit. And if he sets up, I'm screwed. Oh no, he went Phage Knot. He did go into the incoming Phage Knot. Now, do I stay in? He's either going to tear down. I don't know. I'm just going to go into my own Eliguana, not think about it too much. Even if he rants, I think I'm going to be okay. I am going to take double hazards, though. And this is my only way to remove hazards, too. Nope, he Flash and Flayed into Tatub. No, he can't go Tatub. If he goes Tatub, he loses this game on the spot. He has Surkame, which I can hit. Yeah, he can't go Tatub because there are hazards up. So yeah, I don't think he's Magnify. That's good to know. I don't think he's Magnify. Now, very interesting play here. I think I'm going to just focus on trying to get rid of hazards. I don't think a Sea-Song is enough to KO me. So, yeah, let's just get rid of the hazards. No hazards for me. He has a layer of hazards. And I live the Sea-Song because Eliguana is bulky as heck. And Tatub can't switch back in. The only problem is if he has Stratosaur. Stratosaur could be very bad now if he has it, which I bet he has. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, no. Okay, no Plasma. He's going to go for a... Well, he can't Oko me. He's going to try to go for a Provoke. Is he going to try to go for a Provoke, or is he going to try to trap me? I don't know. Either way, I'm just going to Rejuvenate. If he allows me to Rejuvenate, I'll take it. I'm Pestilence. I can live the hit really well. Boy, I'm glad I brought Eliguana to this matchup. I can go for Rejuvenate. He's going to go for a... Provoke this turn, so I can't heal anymore. So I'm just going to go for a Zip Zap. I'm going to go for a Zip Zap here. Because I feel like he's going to Provoke to stop me from healing. Nope, he just... Oh! I don't know why he did that. That's going to be a Flash and Flay, if I ever see one. I'm going to go into the... I can't go Ronsador. I can go Gremmuline now. If the game ever goes. There we go. Nice. I was able to survive there. Thunderstorm Rage is on. I want to get Poison Barbs up. I really like to have Poison Barbs up. I will go Poison Barbs, actually. Goes for the Zip Zap to pivot out, which does not do that much damage at all. I know he has a Surkame. So if he goes Surkame, I'll try to slap an item off. Phage Knot comes back in. Okay, I think I might know what he has then. There's Phage Knot. There's Poison Barbs. Flash and Fleet, I don't think catches the Oko. So I'm just gonna go for a... Yeah, I know what he has. Yeah, I know what he has left. He does not have Stratosaur. So I'm gonna go for a Slapdown and try to get rid of an item. Flash and Flee will do a lot of damage, but it will not be enough to catch the Oko because Gremmuline is just simply too good at the game. I feel like he's going to sack Tatub. I think he's going to sack Tatub. Nope. He instead takes damage on Surkame. I don't know why he did that, but I will generally take it. So I'm going to get Poison Barbs up onto the Plasma, which is a huge thing for me. And now Heavy Armor's slapped off, and I don't even really need Gremmuline alive anymore. That's the thing, I don't even need Gremmuline alive. I could stay in and try to get double layer of hazards. And if the Surkame rejuvenates, it rejuvenates, and it eventually gets stalled down. Yeah, it's eventually going to get stalled down by the rest of my team. So I'm okay with this. I'm going to go for a I'm going to go for a Vital Jab to get a little HP back as it Sea-Songs. Either Sea-Songs or stays in. It goes for Sea-Song to pivot. I didn't want to give it momentum. That's why I stayed in. So, big play coming up here. Is he going to go into Plasmoth? If he goes Plasmoth, my play's easy. Goes Phage Knot. So, okay, the play's not necessarily easy, but goes Plasmoth, so I just go into the other guy. So he's Thunderstorms with Phage Knot, which is interesting. I don't know if it is strictly a Thunderstorms team, but it definitely does feel like a Thunderstorms team with Phage Knot. I don't know, it just gives me those kind of vibes. I'll increase it. He's going to go for the Flash and Flay, so no pivot for you. You're going to take a lot of damage from the poison, and I am going to go for a Rejuvenate to try to heal. I'm going to try to heal this, try to stay healthy. Let's try to stay healthy. And I don't think there's anything he can do. He can't break through Eliguana anymore. He can't break through Eliguana anymore. He goes to Kame to try to limit the damage. But yeah, I don't think he could break through Eliguana anymore. Yeah, I don't think any of his last three could break through Eliguana. But I don't think I could break through his Plasmoth of Eliguana. So that is something to take into a little bit of consideration. Going to go back. I'll save Gremlin in case he has hazard removal. I just don't know if he has hazard removal. So I'm just going to go for Sap Plant in case he goes for a Frost Beam. He just switched straight up into... There's Plasmoth with a Sap Plant up. That's awesome. That's amazing. I like having a Sap Plant off on Plasmoth. I'm saving Gremlin in case this Plasmoth is Teardown. Which it could be. I don't know. I don't know if his Plasmoth is Teardown or not. Personally, I don't want Leshent to be trapped by a Pestilence, so I am going to switch. I feel like he's going to Rejuvenate here, so yeah, Eliguana, you're coming in. Eliguana comes back into the Plasmoth, and yeah, I don't think he can beat through Eliguana anymore. She's trying to do it with Pestilence, but he's Sap Planted, so he's not going to do that much damage. I could go for Rejuvenate for free, and even if he tries to provoke me, he's going to run out of HP on his Plasmoth, so there's not really anything he can do here. He's forced to Rejuvenate. He's forced to Rejuvenate. Well, now that he provoked, he's screwed. He's screwed now. He's screwed that he provoked. Because now he's Toxic Poison. Yeah, he's dead. He screwed himself with that play. He screwed himself. Lost his Plasma. And yeah, he's in trouble now. There's nothing he can do. And a rant from Phage Knot's not enough to KO. This is perfect. I think Eliguana is in the best possible shape. And yeah, the Poison Barbs are up. He might just be dead straight up. Okay, not dead straight up. I'll go for the Flash and Flay. Rant will not be enough to KO. Not even close. Nice. And I still have enough HP left to do work on the other Loomian. Do work on the Surkame. So that's perfect. And then we just win now with Ronsador. Ronsador just wins now. That was perfect! That was so good! And the thing that's funny is I didn't even find any of the Loomians I want. I didn't find any Land Torches. I didn't find any Kazunes or Zulons. And it still was able to do work. I mean, Phage Knot it does pretty good against. Because it's forced to run Rant. I feel like its last move was Jolt. But yeah, here comes the Muck Blast. And yeah, I think 2 Muck Blasts are enough to win. Yep. I think 1 because there's the hazards. The hazards are up. So yeah, that is a GG's. That was awesome. I don't think Eliguana could have played any better in that situation. It did exactly what it needed to do. And say goodbye to the Tatub. Let's head into battle number 2 with the Eliguana. Alright, battle number 2 with Eliguana. And, okay, this is a terrible battle for Eliguana. This is quite possibly the worst matchup ever for Eliguana. The only advantage is that there are no Flash and Flea immunities. So I can use that to my advantage, but look at this. Super effective, super effective, super effective. Super effective, but it needs a setup move, so not really as much, but still kind of scary. Does he have any Poison Barbs removal? He could with Himber. Also, Himber looks very bad versus my team too, other than the Obsidian. This is going to be a very... I don't know how I'm going to beat through the Himber. Himber's going to be rough. Eruptodon's going to be rough. Yeah, there's a lot of bad matchups here. I'm going to bring Terraclaw because I think I'm kind of forced against the Eruptodon. And Tyranix is pretty bad too, actually. Tyranix is pretty bad as well. Although I could reduce its range attack and sat plant and then try to do some shenanigans there. I want to bring at least a little offense though, because I could be screwed by the Terradistant if I'm not careful. Yeah, oh yeah, that dude as well. Although I think I have a little bit of stuff, so I don't think I'm as scared against him as other Loomians. Plus, I got an Obsidian, so I don't think it's gonna have Vice Jaws, especially in this meta. I'm gonna lead off with Gremlin and try to get Poison Barbs up. Because I feel like it's gonna lead Timber. Okay, that's terrible. We led with Cramboss. Well, he's not gonna Okome. I just don't want him to set up an immediate... I just don't want him to get the immediate win. So I'm just gonna go for a Vital Jab and try to KO it. I'm just gonna go for a Vital Jab. He's forced to switch. Maybe I should have slapped down. Okay, yeah, he switched. Good, 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 good. Timber comes in. Okay, this is Rachel Plushie then. Good to know. He immediately got a Rachel Plushie boost, didn't he? Oh, no, he's not. I'm just going to go for Poison Barbs. I want to see if you are Mudslide. I want to reveal if you are Mudslide on Timber. I want to reveal that early, if I can. Okay, he goes for the Yeti's Wrath, which does... not that much damage, surprisingly. I got a layer of Poison Barbs up. I'm going to go for another layer. I'm going to go for another layer because you're stuck in a Yeti's Wrath. You're stuck in a Yeti's Wrath taking damage. This is perfect. So, I feel like... is he Glove? I don't think he's Gloves. Oh, I didn't want it this turn, because now he could potentially get rid of... now he could potentially Mudslide Hazards if he has that. Although, if he has Yeti's Wrath, he probably doesn't have Mudslide. Either that or he drops the Brawler move, which that could also be a thing. I don't think he has that, though. Or he could just hit himself. Nope, he just places Icicle Traps, which I did not bring my Infernix. So yeah, the only way I can get rid of it is from Mudslide on Eliguana. I don't think I have an air type, though, so it's not the end of the world. If he does go into a ranged attacker... which, does he have any ranged attackers I can switch into? I don't know yet. Cramboss could still be very scary. But at least with Poison, I limit the damage. I limit Terradistant, and I limit Cramboss. Okay, he Quick Punched and hit himself. So, yeah, he had Quick Punch on his Ember with Icicle Traps. So I assume he had Yeti's Wrath. Or, unless his only Ice move was Quick Ice. Which, that could be a thing, too. Like, or Spike Rush, it's called. I'm confusing other concepts. Erupted. Okay, yeah, this Loomian is his removal. This Loomian is his removal, isn't it? The thing that sucks is that Eliguana can't necessarily switch in. I know what it's going to do. I know what the Eruptodon's going to... at least the Eruptodon is poison. Like, I know what it's going to do is the problem, but I can't necessarily stop it. Because I'm not full range defense. I'm not full range defensive. Not good. Maybe what I can do... if it goes for Earth-type moves twice, I'm screwed. 2 Landslides KOs me, and then the Hazards mess me up for the rest of the match. Again, I limit Cramboss and Terradistant, so they can't win off the bat, which is good. Hellstorm is up. Okay, that did not do anything, actually. Can I live a Landslide? If I can live a Landslide, I can get rid of the Hazards. Mudslide. He switched! No more Hazards! Okay, Cramboss is back in. No more Hazards. But he can get a free Battle Chime. A free Battle Chime could come up. But I did get rid of the Icicle Traps. But he is poison. The thing that's good about Cramboss is that he can't heal. He can't heal. I'm going to switch and save my Eliguana for later. Cramboss, Gremlin, you're coming back in. You might be able to... Gremlin might just let it hit anyway, which is kind of funny. Gremlin might just let it hit anyway. He slapped down. I have no item. That was a sell. Maybe he isn't Battle Chime. Because he has Slap Down on it. This is good. Now we can go for a... I kind of want to Slap Down and get rid of an item. Yeah, let's try to get rid of an item. I don't think Cramboss stays in any situation. He's going to switch into something like Terradistant or something. Okay, Eruptodon came back in, so the best play would have been in that situation. best play in that situation would have been the other play. And then now we go to Terra Claw. We go to Terra Claw now. Because now the Icicle Traps are gone. So this is my only switch in really to Eruptodon. So yeah. Glad I got rid of those Icicle Traps. Goes for the Fire Breath. I hope I don't get burned. Although even if I do, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to try to go for Bulk Up. I want to Bulk Up. I want to Bulk Up. Yes, I will Bulk Up. Because if he goes back into something like Terradescent or Crab Boss, I can get a setup move on him. He just stayed in Power Focus. Okay, is he even TP trained? Is he even TP trained? Is he even TP trained? Yeah, Power Focus on Eruptodon's very sus. Well, I just go for a Cyclone Slam then, and just KO it, because I'm at +1 now. And I don't think he catches the Oko. I mean, this is a Terra Claw. He will never catch the Oko. The only thing that is scary is if he does catch a burn, which he doesn't. Meaning, say goodbye to the Eruptodon. And now Terra Claw does some sit there and soak hits kind of shenanigans. Because I don't think Crab Boss Okos me from this range, because I'm at +1. And I can parasitize HP. Well, Tyranix, you're screwed, because you're poisoned, Frost Beam won't be enough, and it isn't Fog, meaning I'm not losing half my range attack defense. So that's good. I don't lose my ability. Gamma Pulse is going to do nothing. Is Terra Claw just going to raid boss the rest of the game? I think Terra Claw's going to raid boss the rest of the game. Oh, I think I can raid boss this. This is awesome. I think I can raid boss this because of the poison barbs. Yeah, I think I could actually raid boss this, which is awesome. I'm going to keep Para. I know it uses a lot of energy, but I like to keep my HP relatively high, even if it doesn't give me that much HP back. Okay, he just disappeared. Okay, well, I know what to do then. Sensei clicked Apparition. Do I just go for another Bulk Up? Yeah, he dies on this hit, and I'm not going to be able to get that much HP anyway, so the best play is to Bulk Up. That's going to do like 30 damage. 30 damage! Woo! Great damage, Tyranix. Yeah, let's raid boss this. Let's raid boss this. Let's raid boss this with Terra. His last two are probably, yeah, he has Cram Boss. I don't know why he didn't go into that. At least try to catch the Oko. That's the problem, is now I'm at +2 and there's nothing he can do. A crit would KO me, though. Okay, yeah, he's not TP trained. He's not TP trained. He's Frost Beam Cram Boss. So yeah, he's not TP trained. Darn, it sucks because this was a good battle. I think I'm still going to count it for the video because just to see it live, the Eruptodon hit's really good. But for battle number 3, I'm going to see if I can get a Zulong. I want to see if I get one of the big 3. Between Landtorch, Zulong, or the other guy. I know your last one was Terra. See? See? Do you see why I got the Poison Barbs up? Can you see why I got the Poison Barbs up? Because if I don't get the Poison Barbs up, this guy could sweep. This guy easily sweeps if you don't get the Poison Barbs up. Now he can't even para me, so that's good. Yeah, and he doesn't even hit me that hard. Yeah, well, I two-shot it after +2, so this is perfect. I just rest here, and yeah. Actually, I'm going to wait because I don't want to get... If I get critted, I could still live the hit alright. That's so I could still live the hit alright if he crits me. Yeah. I probably should have rested there, but that's fine. I don't think even a crit KOs me, because I'm at full HP, and I have a little bit of bulk on the melee side, so I should be able to live the hit. So, yeah. That's a GG's. Eliguana Showcase? More like Terra Claw Showcase. More like Terra Claw Showcase. Terra Claw just raid bossed that battle. So, let's head into battle number 3. Alright, battle number 3 with Eliguana. And please, yes! There's a Zulong! Yes! It's not amazing because he has that, and that. But still, this is still very good. Because I just wanted to see how I can do versus the Zulong. That's all I wanted. Bring you for the Tyrex. I'll bring... Poison Barbs looks amazing if I can get it up. The only potential remover is Tyrex, and I assume this Tyrex would actually have it because no one else on the team has it. So, I assume his Tyrex would have removal. Does he have any removal on his side? Yes, he does. He has the... He does have Maraith who can Shatter Spam. So, it is something I do got to take into consideration. Although I could also go Eliguana on Wraith too, so that is something I can do. Now, do I bring up Sidrigon? Thing is, Sidrigon is hit or miss in this battle. Terraclaw can be good as well. Not really, there's a Harv. Ooh, I don't know. Obsidian could live one hit from the Tyrex, though, so yeah. That could help. And I could bring you for the Luminami. The reason why I want to bring you for the Luminami is because I could actually RTS on it, so that's the reason why. So Terraclaw and Rancidor will be left behind. I'm going to lead off with... Yeah, I'll lead off with... I don't think he's going to lead with Zulong. He did lead with Zulong. Well, that sucks. He did lead with Zulong. Huh, I wonder what I'm going to do! Oh, I wonder what I'm going to do! Thing is, the Zulong can easily Ancient Roar. The good thing is, he doesn't have a Umbrat, meaning that he cannot trap my Eliguana, so this is just a free switch every time, even if he Ancient Roars. He's probably just going to Ancient Roar for the momentum. Yep, that's a smart play. I didn't want to take the risk because I did not want to take a Fire Breath in the face. Although Poison Barbs could have been very nice there. That would have been a nice play if I got the Poison Barbs up. So he's going to go into either Tyrex or Lashent. He goes for Wraith. Oh, he's that set. Well, I'm going to Zip Zap out because he's not going to outspeed me. So that's cool. I'm going to go into... Okay. Dark Surge, Metal Blast, Shatter, Gremlins to play. Yeah, Gremlin's the best play, because I can place down Poison Barbs on it and then force Tyrex to come in. I could try to put pressure on the incoming Tyrex. Yep, yeah, still Crusher Witch. Ow! Oh, really? Well, this battle's all of a sudden got very bad. This battle all of a sudden got very bad because of that. I'm just gonna Poison Barbs. That sucks! That really sucks! That really sucks! That really sucks! It took a little bit of damage at least, but man, that really sucks. At least he did not get another +2. The Shank comes on in. I hope I can live +2! Because yeah, this is rough. Petrifying really does not help him here. I'm going to go for a Briar Block turn 1 because it's a forced play! It's a forced play! At least I got Poison Barbs up, but I don't think anything can switch into the Poison Barbs. There's a Briar Block to at least try to stall turns. Steel Crusher, please be Contact. It is Contact. Good, it is Contact. I will go for a Sap Plant. I don't think he OHKOs me. I do actually outspeed Wraith. Good to know. I'm glad I did not click Rejuvenate. Steel Crusher will not OHKO, but it does a lot of damage, which is not good. Not good because it does a lot of damage. Now he's going to predict me to Briar Block. He's going to predict me to Briar Block, so I'm rejuvenating. He's predicting me to Briar Block. He's predicting me to Briar Block. He's predicting me to Briar Block. He did not Briar Block. He did not predict me to Briar. Am I dead? Well, how do I beat Tyrex now? Now, question, how do I beat that stupid Tyrex? Oh, wait, I can't anymore. I can't beat Tyrex anymore. I can Flash and Flay, at least get rid of the stupid head. Let's at least try to get rid of this stupid head. But yeah, I can't beat Tyrex anymore, even with Poison Barbs. I can't beat Tyrex. At least if he goes with Shet. I kind of hope he goes with Shen, actually. Either that, or just sack him Wraith. Please sack Wraith. Just sack Wraith. He's not going to do it, though. I should have just went into that. I thought he was going to predict me to Briar Block. But at least Wraith is dead. Wraith is at least dead. Now, I need to threaten the opposing switch on a Tyrex. So I'm going to go you. Even though I don't have a fire move on this Infernix. Oh god, I don't have a fire move on this Infernix. This is going to be bad. Harv comes on in, oh, I can't even burn it anyway because of Poison Barbs. Yeah, I can't even burn it anyway because of the Poison Barbs. Oh, his Harv could be removal. His Harv could actually be removal, actually. But that is rare. Earthquake comes in. Doesn't do that much, but unfortunately I don't get set up either, so I'm going to go for a layer of barbs, because he's going to switch. The good thing is I'm getting poison barbs on the rest of his team, despite the Wraith destroying two of my biggest melee tanks from Tyrex. It's not over yet. It's far from over, because there's poison barbs up, and I still have a melee tank and a ranged tank alive. There's Luminami. So Luminami now takes poison. Unfortunately, I don't have Infernix on the field. So, thing is, if I can get Infernix on the field on Luminami, I could actually be in a decent position. The best switch-in is surprisingly Eliguana. Surprisingly, the best switch-in is the Eliguana. And he has Wave Wrecker, meaning that's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, it didn't do that much, to be fair. It didn't do that much, to be fair. I'm going to Rejuvenate and just see what he does. I'm going to see if I can stall out the Luminami as much as I can. And then if it... Okay, Flash and Fleet. So I get back to full. Okay. Nice. Good job, Ellie. Good job. Yeah, Eliguana is really bulky on both sides. Even though its melee defense isn't great, it's good enough. Tyrex comes in. This is... How do I beat this? Question. How do I beat incoming Tyrex? How do I beat Tyrex who has Health Amulet? Also, this could potentially have Teardown, too. Yeah, and he's 100% Vice Jaws. If I Flash and Flay, would I outspeed it? I do outspeed it. So I get a little momentum on it. But now the Harv is going to be a nightmare now. Harv's going to be a nightmare now. Especially if he Vice Jaws. Which he did. Made the right play. And he critted me as well. And he critted me. I'm screwed now. I don't know how I'm going to beat the rest of his team now. Yeah. That really screwed me. I gotta let it go. I gotta let this go. Oh! He switched! Luminami takes damage. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll take that. I'll take a body crash on the incoming Luminami. Can I even 2-hit KO it? If I could 2-hit KO this, Luminami will be dead, and that's a crucial Loomian dead. Ah! It's so bulky. I mean, I didn't know what to do there. I was screwed. At least he switches into a Loomian first. The only advantage is at least he switches into a Loomian first. But yeah, he got Harv. Harv comes in and claims a body for free. He basically claims a body for free now. He basically claims a body for free. Eliguana simply just does not do that much damage is the problem. Problem is Eliguana does not do that much damage. What I need to do here... I have a plan. What gives me my best chances of winning? I know Flash and Flee isn't enough to catch it is the problem. Oh, he outsped. Actually, that's not terrible. That's surprisingly not terrible. Crit as well helps. The crit helps matters as well. Oh, he's a specialty boots variant. Okay, he's out of energy. He's out of energy, though. He's out of energy? So I could go for a bird up and threaten something. He's out of energy, so he's forced to flail. And I'm willing to take flail damage. If he goes all I want him to do is to go Luminami. I don't have a fire move. All I want him to do is to go Luminami. If he goes Zulong, this is not great. No! No! I did not want Zulong on this play. Well, that sucks. My play's forced here. My play's forced. Darn it! I could RTS it, but I don't want to. Okay, he burst it on the Ellie. The thing that's funny is that that actually KOs me. My Eliguana got overloaded. I think I lose Ellie here. Unless... Will he take this rest? We'll see. He doesn't! I get momentum on Tyrex! Okay, okay, okay. We have something here. We have something here. Oh, I wish I was the other variant. I wish I wasn't that set. I wish I wasn't that set. If I wasn't that set on Infernix. If I wasn't Power Napper. If I wasn't Power Napper. If I was not Power Napper. I was not, if I had the other move, but I don't have that. And I know that wasn't gonna KO. Dang it! Okay, actually, he just tore down. Okay, I need to hit a Draco Beam then. This game's down to me hitting a Draco Beam. Okay, you know what? That teardown might have just saved me the match. He switched into Luma. Luma's back in. Takes a Draco Beam in the face. Okay. This battle's gotten a little interesting all of a sudden. This battle's gotten interesting. Okay. This battle's gotten interesting all of a sudden. If he RTS's, a Loomian dies. This is an interesting position. I'm gonna RTS here. Okay, a Loomian dies. A Loomian indeed dies. It's going to be the Tyrex, though. Yeah, he lets Tyrex go down. Tyrex goes down here. Might be in range for the Elemental Burst Zulong. But it's the best position I can make. It's the best position I can do. Can this Infernix live the Zulong hit? Oh, no. He just went back Luma. He went back Luma knowing that he can get the positioning off. And he's going to Maroon instead. He's going to Maroon instead. He's going to Wave Wrecker instead. He's going to Wave Wrecker instead. Yeah, I knew it. I mean, I didn't know what to do there. I didn't know what to do. Although he's going to be out of energy soon. He is going to be out of energy. I don't have enough for Draco! I'm not going to have enough for Draco. Flash and Flee wins it for him is the problem. I'll RTS in case something happens. Yep, he positioned very well. Now, Zulong versus Ellie. Eliguana at 38 HP is going to have to do the impossible. Eliguana at 38 HP is going to have to do the impossible here versus Zulong. I am Energy Orb, but I don't think, judging how much that did 74 to 38, it's going to be a damage roll. I gotta be brave. He Ancient Roared! He Ancient Roared out, actually. Okay. So I get a Rejuvenate off. He's going to go back into Luma for HP, but he is poisoned. But he definitely is... Ooh, he is damaged, though. He is damaged. So I get it... Can Eliguana take on this 1v1? Is he going to try to rest on Luma? No, he's going to go Zulong. I got it! Made the play. Made the predict. I don't think that's enough to take out... Unfortunately, though, I don't think that's enough to take out the Zulong. Yeah, not even close. Because Zulong is pretty good at the game called LL. Zulong's pretty good at this game called Loomian Legacy. I'm going to rest here. Try to get a little HP back. I assume he's going to Ancient Roar again and weaken me. Yeah, Ancient Roar again to weaken me. Okay, I just spam Zip-Zap now. I spam Zip-Zap now. I'm in the best position I could ever be. That Luminami's still poisoned, and Power Napper is nerfed. But it is getting more HP back, little by little by little. But that predict might have helped. Stayed in the way. Big moment right here. Big moment. I need at least a little bit. That did nothing, actually. Well, it did nothing. So he's going to go Zulong again, isn't he? He's going to go Zulong again and try to get a little momentum. Either that or he's going to try to Wave Wrecker. Is he going to Wave Wrecker? He's going to go Zulong. Yes! Oh my god, what a play! Now, can Eliguana win this endgame? Can Eliguana win this endgame at -2? Can Eliguana win this endgame? I don't know. I don't know if it can win this endgame. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I don't know. I need 2 rejuvenates. Wave Wrecker does a lot. I need to rejuvenate this turn. Rejuvenate this turn. If I get 1 rejuvenate off, I think I can win. I just can't have any dazes or any shenanigans. There's a rejuvenate. No days, no crit. Wave Wrecker. Lived. Oh boy, here we go! He has enough for one more! This is it! I should have just hip snapped. I didn't think of the poison. This is it. Yes! Eliguana! Let's go! Oh my god! Eliguana! Oh my god! Oh my god, what an ending! Eliguana coming in clutch. Can you see why Eliguana is an elite Loomian? Can you see why Eliguana is a top 20 PvP Loomian? It's so useful. Like, it was the only reason I won that match. Oh my god, that was intense. That might have been one of the closest end games I had in a long time. That was amazing. I thought the battle was over from the the Analyze Wraith, but my goodness, the Eliguana and Infernix played an amazing endgame. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this Eliguana showcase. That was an amazing last battle, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!